Hi, how you doing? It's me, Gerald. I'm in Portland, Oregon, of course, Gerald Reynolds. And this is a video about straight guys like me who, just because I'm disabled and in a wheelchair, doesn't mean I'm not straight, doesn't mean I'm not a regular person. Okay, I'm a regular person. I need to put my seatbelt on, excuse me. My problem is how our government and other people seem to think they have the right to not only judge others, which they say they're not supposed to do according to their own Christian belief, to not only judge others, but they want to actually make laws focusing on that person and saying that you can't live a regular life. You can't be a regular citizen with all the rights that we all accept. Excuse me? The only excuse they have for not allowing same-sex marriage is a religious bullshit one. Okay? It's all from their fucking Bible. That in itself negates the whole deal, negates the whole law. It's bullshit. It's actually mingling church and state, and shouldn't be allowed. The worst thing in the world is when the people vote for same-sex marriage. They say it's okay, we don't care, and the governor turns around and vetoes it or something. And what the hell is wrong with that person? Are they out of their minds? Did they not see the voting? Were they not there? Things like that happen all the time. It really irritates the shit out of me. There's nothing. Y'all want to get married, get married. Excuse me. I'm not in the best of health. So it doesn't mean I can't say my piece, right? So, why is it anybody else's business what two people want to do with each other? Why? For instance, if tomorrow I turn around and go marry some guy, what effect will that have on your life? Seriously, you went to college probably. And if you did, you learned critical thinking, logical steps to a conclusion. So riddle me this. I marry a guy tomorrow. Exactly what effect is that going to have on you? Whether positive or negative, I don't care. You can answer in the video here and tell me. What effect will it have on you? But you must think clearly, critically, and give a rational response. Reasonable. I'm not going to have you coming on just calling me names just because I support gay marriage. I don't care. But one thing about that, also, gays in the military, they've been there. What's your problem? Don't ask, don't tell. Just, Obama, you have the pen and the power. You're the commander-in-chief. You tell your services, every one of them, shut up and leave people alone. Let them join and fight if that's what they want to do. Give me a break. What business is it of yours what their sexuality is? And then order them to allow it. Order them to drop down. That's all you have to do. Can you imagine the accolades you would get? Can you imagine the cheers of throngs of every gay in America would vote for you? You don't see that? Are you just stupid? Or are you a puppet now? Yeah, I said that, President Obama. Are you just stupid, or are you now a puppet? Same with medical marijuana. You said you would read the science. And what did you do when you found out that the #1 question to ask you was about legalization of marijuana? What did you do? That's funny. She says a lot for our online audience. What gives you the right to ridicule us? When you were brought up a free-thinking atheist, critical thinker, an intelligent human being, and you turn into a Christian of all things. You know damn good and well there isn't a fucking God out there focusing on us and controlling everything. It's just the stupidest thing that you could even believe in. You know that. I don't get it. But for political expediency, I go to this church and that church, and you even went to a Muslim country and bragged about your Christianity. Are you out of your freaking mind? Yeah, I'm not going to vote for you next time, not unless you do this. Okay, it's a threat. It's my threat. I have a right to do that. You either sign away, don't ask, don't tell. Tell them, knock it off, leave them alone, let them serve if that's what they want to do. Don't even ask them about their. Why would you ask them anyway? That's what I want to know. Why would you ask them anyway? It's not on the questionnaire when you join. It's nowhere. They don't say, what's your sexuality? It doesn't. It's not there. It doesn't exist. Block, block, block. So just stop it. Tell them to stop. Medical marijuana. For crying out loud. Look at the science. Actually look at the science, okay? Y'all condone alcohol. Even you, Obama, with your, bring them over and we'll have a beer. A beer? Alcohol is a poison. Everybody knows it. It's always been a poison. In the periodic table, it's under the poisonous substances. What are you, crazy? You're a piece of crap right now. That's what I feel about you. I'm really irritated. Months ago, you could have signed away Don't Ask, Don't Tell and medical marijuana. Months ago, you could have just said something. Anyway, as far as gays getting married, that's what you want to do. That's their business. Let them, people, just stop it. Leave them alone. That's what they want to do. If they want to be crazy and be delusional too and make sure that God knows they're married. That's what marriage is, by the way. The marriage thing, actual marriage, is, it's a religious thing, right? Because if you want to, you can go down to the justice of the peace and be a domestic partner with all rights and privileges. So I don't get it. But that's what you want. That's fine. I don't think that it should be against the law. That's what you want to do. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I know. I don't get people. They seem to think every little thing other people do, it has some effect on them, and it just drives me crazy sometimes. With laughter. Anyway, medical marijuana. Let me make sure I get one before I go. This is like an oil. Another one like an oil. All right, well, said what I got to say. Good night. I'm Gerald Reynolds. That's my answer to my answer.